Since recording this episode, Hilton has changed their sign-up bonuses for the cards mentioned. The math is still a good comparison to help determining which card is right for you. Thanks. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Points Before Power. We got another comparison episode for you today, similar to how we compared the different Southwest cards. Today, we will be comparing the three different types of Hilton credit cards and trying to determine which one is right for you.
Yeah, this is a great question and one that we all face when signing up for a new card that has multiple options. We will only be evaluating the three personal cards. We'll call it the Basic, Surpass, and Aspire, and not any of the cards for businesses. Essentially, to evaluate, we will use a cost-benefit ratio. In other words, what do I get for what I have to give?
Let's start with the welcoming bonuses. As of today, the Basic is at 100,000 points, the Surpass is at 150,000 points, and the Aspire is also at 150,000 points. I'm going to err on the side of caution and say each Hilton Honor point is worth 0.6 cents, so 10,000 points is worth $60. So doing some quick math, the sign-up bonuses are worth $600, $900, and $900 respectively.
Mike, if I can quickly interject, I'd suggest subtracting the annual fee from the rewards gained to put things in perspective. Those annual fees being $0, $95, and $450 respectively.
Great advice, Paul. So let's do it again. So after applying annual costs, I now compute $600 for the Basic, $805 for the Surpass, and $450 for the Aspire.
Let's not forget the spend requirements required to receive those bonuses. Basic has a spend requirement of $1,000, the Surpass has a $3,000 spend limit, and the Aspire also has a $3,000 spend limit. So dividing the bonus by the spend requirements, we can quickly gauge the percent of every dollar spent back to our pocket in terms of Hilton points. So that'll be 60% for the Basic, 27% for the Surpass, and 11.3% for the Aspire.
It's at this point I'd like to point out that none of these cards are a bad deal. This far exceeds any card given at a typical 1% cash back or even spend categories that give 5% cash back on occasion.
With that information, I'd say the Surpass card is the one I'd choose, and it's indeed the first card I have chosen, and the only I've recommended to first-time users. Yet, as I have come to know and use Hilton Honors points, I've become an Aspire card holder. However, there are two more things to evaluate: perks and benefits, and point multipliers on spend.
The rate of points earned per dollar spent generally increases as the card tier also increases. Let's take a look at some of those now. First, the number of points earned on purchases made at Hilton. I'm not very interested in this because I plan to use points and not cash at these properties.
I concur, Mike. When comparing the category of restaurant spend, the cards provide a 5 times, 6 times, and 7 times for the Basic, Surpass, and Aspire card, respectively. For this comparison, let's assume $100 per month was made in this category, so $1,200 per year would net 6,000 points for the Basic, 7,200 points for the Surpass, and 8,400 points for the Aspire. Now applying the assigned value of 0.6 cents per point, we realize the earnings for our spend is $36, $43.20, and $50.40 respectively to those three cards. Those higher rates on the earnings don't justify the higher annual fees for me.
Finally, let's take a look at those perks. Let's compare the differences to understand what our increased annual fees are gaining us. The Basic has no priority pass access associated with it. The Surpass has 10 free passes per year, and the Aspire has unlimited use for 2 guests per visit. Each method has its pluses and minuses.
Yeah, Mike, I actually prefer the 10 passes because it's easier to capitalize on with my family of 4, especially considering we only make about 2 round-trip flights per year. Another difference between the Aspire and the other 2 cards is the airline fee credit. This is a great perk at $250, but it can be complicated to use as you must select one qualifying airline each calendar year, and the credit can only be used for incidental fees, baggage fees, or on in-flight purchases. More specifically, it cannot be used to purchase airfare.
Let's look at the complimentary Hilton Honors status that accompanies each of these cards. Basic comes with Silver status, Surpass obtains gold status, and at the top, the Aspire with diamond status. This could be its own topic and might be in the future. However, let me just point out a few quick things. First, all complimentary statuses come with 5th night free when booking with points. This is a huge benefit. Second, moving up to gold and above, we will score you free breakfast.
Those free breakfasts, which can easily be worth $10 per person on a 5-night stay with a family of 4, can save you $200. The next 3 perks are exclusive to the Aspire card only. First, the $250 Hilton Resort Statement Credit. This has to be at a qualifying resort. Here is the list. There are currently 257 qualifying locations. Second, free weekend night good for standard accommodation and double occupancy. This is easily worth $150 if you can use it. Third, the $100 credit for qualifying charges at participating Waldorf Astoria and Conrad hotels when you book a 2-night minimum stay. That is a lot of qualifiers, and I assume I'll never capitalize on this.
Hey, Paul, we did a thorough review of these cards, and I'm liking the Surpass as the best overall card for myself. What do you think?
I'd agree, but could easily make the case for the Aspire also. This is why I have had both. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and take care.
In future episodes, we'll compare the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Reserve. And if you like the content and want to sign up for any of these great cards, please use the links provided in the description below. Also, as always, if you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comments below. Thanks.